I'm here because my twin boys were born at 34 weeks, and they were in the neonatal unit for a month, 31 days. It's been very, very tough.
One of the twins, Miles, wasn't growing as much as Elijah was, so there was an immediate concern there that one wasn't going to survive.
So Shayne was able to come in on the morning of my C-section. He was able to come in only because I was going straight to the delivery suite. So he was able to be with me the whole time until after the boys were born.
I went to the neonatal with the two boys and Tam went off to recovery. After that, I was told that I was only allowed to stay in the hospital for an hour.
So I didn't see Shayne for probably most of the time after I was taken to the postnatal ward. So I pushed to get discharged as soon as I could. I just did what I could to make sure I was mobile and they were happy enough for me to be discharged.
I went up to recovery and I spent the last of my time, I think it was around 40-45 minutes with Tam, and then I just had to go. And I don't think I ever properly sat back and realised what was going on, because it was what was expected.
Being told bad news on your own, which we did have, was really, really tough.
At one point, Tam came out of the unit and she was absolutely flooded with tears. And we found out that the kids had contracted MRSA. So their first bath wasn't a first bath. It was given by the nurses with this medication. And that in itself was heartbreaking, because I was told that I could be there and help with the bath. And I couldn't do it because it just felt too hard. It felt like I was putting my sons through a process. I kind of kick myself now not having the strength just to do that one thing for them.
Elijah's oxygen was up and down all the time, and eventually a new doctor came in, and then he discovered actually he doesn't need oxygen. So they weaned him down, took him off, and he then finally came off of oxygen, which was just a huge sigh of relief from us.
While I was there, I had Elijah there on me saying, "We think they can go home now." It was just this rush of, really? You know, are you sure? Because we had all of this bad news coming one after another. We were waiting for them to say, but at that point, me and Tam finally took a breath.
And then they finally came home, 31 days, and it was amazing. Yeah, we surprised Isabel and my parents, and we didn't tell them that they were coming home, and they were just over the moon, absolutely overjoyed.
Bliss were always there, ready for advice and ways that we could help with things. They wanted to hear everything, and it was brilliant the way they were just so supportive. It was nothing but understanding from them, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was nice to have support for us, because at that point there wasn't. It was just restrictions.
Bliss is a brilliant charity. They've helped us throughout the last almost 6 years. There's always someone at the end of a message or a phone call or anything, and they have supported us a great deal.
So the biggest thank you goes to Tam's parents and for Bliss, because it was without that support, even though it was only from one area, made absolutely every world of difference.
So thank you to everybody.